Today I will teach you the process of reading data from Json files using Python Pandas. So what is a Json file is? So Json stands for JavaScript Object Notation, and it is a lightweight human readable data interchange format used for data storage and transfer. Suppose you want to store some data and you want to transfer the data very fastly, then we can go for a format called JSON. I will show the format how it looks. It's very similar to the dictionary in Python. So it is widely used for transmitting data between a server and a web application. So you have a client server. So your web application is becoming a client and you have a server. So if you want to just transfer the data between these two very fastly, then I can go for JSON files. The Python Pandas library provides robust functionalities for reading JSON files efficiently with a method called read underscore JSON. So you need to write like this, read underscore JSON method. So that particular method is being used for reading the JSON files data. Now the pandas.read JSON function is used to read JSON data into the pandas data frame. Now the data frame in pandas is nothing but a tabular format where we can see the data in rows and columns. This function can take an argument like we can give the file path, or you can give an URL from the website, or you can give a JSON string as input. So either thing you give, the data from the particular location will be extracted and put into your data frame. A JSON file stores data in a structured format which looks similar to a dictionary or list in Python. So dictionary, we hold some keys and values, and we have some list where we hold with a different type of data. So similar to that, we have the data in JSON file also. And whenever you save the file, you need to put .json as an extension. So I'll show you a sample document what I have. Now this is a JSON file. So here I have opened the flower brace, and this is becoming the key. Okay, that's a column name, colon, and again you need to start the value. Okay, so you can see a lot of data I have put here. Then similarly, the pulse rate, so 0 index to 168. So the complete data has been 168, and these are the values for that. Under max pulse, again 0 indexing, and these are the value for the, like we have 0 to 168 records, and what is the value for each one we are trying to project at the right hand side. So 3 columns and one more calories column, and here also this is the value, this is the index number. So every index number is lying between 0 and 168 because total records we have 0 to 168. So, and you need to close the brace for every column. You need to open. If suppose I opened here a particular brace, the flower brace, you need to close that. And finally, the outer one you need to close what we have opened at the beginning. This one. Okay. So this is a format of the JSON file, and you need to save with the .json extension. Okay. The file name what I given is datafile.json. Now I want to load this data into the data frame. So how to go for? So first you need to import the pandas library. So how to import that? We need to write import keyword, then the pandas library name as PD is a short form name. So instead of using pandas every time, I can go for writing PD. Now df, that is the data frame variable equal to pandas logical name dot read underscore JSON, and you want to read this file. Now when you go for the Google Colab, which is an online platform, so what you need to do here is, now this particular file I have saved on the desktop. Now here you have one option called files. Just click this, and you have an upload option. Click this one and go to the wherever you have said I have stored in desktop. So you select that particular file and open. Now you get that particular file here loaded. Now can you see earlier it was not there, now you got that. Now just go for these 3 dots, click, and you have copy path option. Just go for copy path, and here just paste it. So the complete path you are going to get. So there is no need of confusion. You can just directly go for these three dots, go for copy path and put into the single quotes in the read underscore JSON method. And okay, I'll just remove this toString and show what is the output. Just run it. Now you got here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 164 to 168. So what about the remaining records here? Can you see the dots here? The remaining records are lying between. So 0 to 168 total records and duration, pulse, max pulse and calories. If you want the complete records to be seen, you just put here df dot, that's the data frame dot to underscore string method. Okay, and again rerun. Can you see now the whole complete set you got? Okay, right from 0 indexing, this one 0 indexing to 168, what I was showing in my JSON file. 168, this one. Okay, so like this you can load the data into the data frame. Now that is one way. Now coming to the next one, dictionary as JSON. Now I've written JSON is equivalent to Python dictionary, and JSON objects have the same format as Python dictionaries, because I've already shown that the key and value concept here, key, and this is becoming value. Okay, now this is the index number and this is the value for that one. So it is somewhat similar to your dictionaries in Python. If your JSON code is not in a file, okay, but in a Python dictionary, you can load it into a data frame directly. Now this is the example. Again, I'm importing pandas and I give the logical name as PD, and here I'm creating one dictionary. Data is initialized with the dictionary, and here again the same JSON format I'm trying to put. Now this is in the same file. This is not a separate file, right? So earlier program I was showing it is a separate file, but it's the same file now. So here I put only 6 records, 0 to 5 for duration. Then put a comma and again write pulse 6 records and max pulse 6 records and calorie 6 records. Same type, and close the brace. Now this is a dictionary what we have created here. Now if you have this dictionary sort of thing, that is a JSON sort of data which is very similar to a dictionary, you can just directly put into the data frame constructor, like pd.dataframe of data. What is this data? This data is nothing but a dictionary. Okay, so that you're trying to pass, and your data frame is created and loaded. So here I'm not using any read underscore JSON method, because your JSON, this complete data JSON code is already available in the same file where you are trying to call. Okay, so directly you just run this and you can see the output in this way. 0 to 5, that is 6 records, and duration, pulse, max pulse and calories with there. But earlier program I was showing that you need to load, upload, then you need to call that particular file. Now one more example. Here this is a string type data. This is again the JSON code, but it's string type. So 3 double quotes here, 3 double quotes closed here. So before that I'm importing the pandas library, and from IO package, the IO module import string IO. Okay, you are importing a string IO class. Now I'm creating one variable called data, and I am giving a string which is a JSON code where you have the name, then gender and male for one, then name, gender and female, and name, gender and age, and so 3 times, see 3 separate records I'm trying to put. Now this complete thing I need to convert into the string type. So using string IO to convert the JSON format string data into the file-like object. So this complete string I'm trying to convert into the file-like object. So I need to use a string IO class and pass a particular parameter called data. Once you're done, it is becoming a file object. Now read JSON data into Pandas. Now this file object, that is JSON file object, you need to pass to the read underscore JSON method. Then it is going to put it into data frame and print that one. So this is another format, because here I'm trying to put a string in the triple quotes, and that you are converting into file object by using string IO class, and then pass object into the read underscore JSON method, so that it is going to load the data frame and print that one. So you can see you're going to get the output like this. So this is a process of reading JSON files into a data frame. If you like this video, do subscribe. comment and share it to your friends. Thank you.